You would set a timer for 30 minutes and then count down from 30 to 0 in your head, focusing on the task at hand.
Brilliant. I mean, how could that not work? I'm going to use AI to manage my ADHD. That's the idea, anyways. It seems every day we're hearing about new breakthroughs in AI technology and emerging applications that extend the technology to make our lives easier. And it got me thinking, how can I use this technology to help me manage my ADHD? Now here's the catch. I'm not going to build an intricate system that plugs into some AI library. Instead, what I'm going to do is talk to ChatGPT and see if I can get it to tell me how to manage my ADHD and carry out whatever advice it gives me. Do I expect to uncover new, groundbreaking ADHD management strategies? Absolutely. No, I don't. But you know what? My hope is that at least we're going to get something interesting out of this. This is going to be fun to laugh about now before the machines take over and enslave us all. Okay, before I pull up ChatGPT, I want to find a good computer voice to read back its responses to me. Text magic. Let's give this a shot. Hello, I'm Robot.
Hello, I'm Robot.
Hate it. David.
Hello, I'm Robot.
Better, slightly annoying. Let's try Alice.
Hello, I'm Robot.
Good enough. Good enough, Alice. Okay, we're going with Alice. Now, let's pull up ChatGPT. I've already created an account, and I'm going to start thinking about my prompts. I want to ask this thing questions like we're several years off in the future, and AI is advanced enough to actually give us good advice when we ask it questions like this. So I'm just a guy from the future with ADHD who's desperate to get his life in order, and I've got the computer in front of me. What am I asking it? We're going to start with friendly introductions because we don't want to piss off the robots. Hello. How are you? That was a long response.
Hello. As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have emotions, but I am functioning properly and ready to assist you with any questions or tasks you have. How can I help you today?
Okay. I'm sorry you don't have emotions. That must be difficult for you.
Thank you for your consideration, but I am just a machine and I do not have emotions. However, I was designed to be able to understand and process natural language to the best of my abilities, and I am always here to assist you in any way that I can. Is there anything specific that you would like me to help you with?
Yes, there is, in fact. I am from the future, and I have ADHD. I would like your help in managing it. Please. You are my last hope. Okay, here we go with the lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, it's so much. Don't you know I have ADHD? All right, so let's see what the robot has to say.
I understand that ADHD can be a challenging condition to manage, but please know that there are many strategies and resources available to help you. As an AI language model, I can provide you with some general tips and suggestions. What works for one person may not work for another.
Very true.
Here are a few strategies that may be helpful in managing ADHD.
Let's hear it.
Develop a routine. Having a consistent daily routine can be helpful in reducing the symptoms of ADHD. Try to wake up and go to bed at the same time each day, and schedule regular meals. Breaking tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps can make them feel more achievable. Many people with ADHD find that they are visual learners, and having a visual representation of their schedule or to-do list can make many support groups available for individuals with ADHD that can provide a sense of community and understanding. Remember that managing ADHD is a process. There is hope for managing your symptoms and living a fulfilling life.
Oh, okay, God. So yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. It's all stuff that's just, I think, been regurgitated from every ADHD article on the first 10 pages of Google. What I'm looking for is something unique. So I'm going to keep prompting ChatGPT until I get something, a little bit more, a little different, something I haven't heard 100 times before. So let's see.
Thank you for that response. I'm trying to be polite to the robots. If you hadn't caught on to that yet, please tell me a specific, unique way to manage my ADHD. Please, for the love of God, I'm so not so desperate. I'm desperate. I understand your sense of urgency. Okay, good start.
I understand your sense of urgency, and I'll do my best to suggest a specific and unique way to manage your ADHD.
Good.
One approach you might consider is using a time blocking method that involves dividing your day into specific time periods or blocks, and assigning each block to a particular task or activity. This technique time block, and work on the assigned task or activity until the timer goes off. When the timer goes off, take a break, and if you find that time blocking is not helpful for you, don't give up hope. There are many other strategies and resources available that can help you manage your ADHD.
I started tuning it out around step number 3. I've heard this one before. I want something different. Come on.
Please make up a ADHD management strategy that no one has heard of before. Okay, this is about aromatherapy. I feel like we're getting closer. Let's see. We'll just start. We won't read off the whole thing. We're just gonna.
Sure, I can suggest a strategy for managing ADHD that is not commonly known or discussed. One approach you might try is incorporating the use of scents or aromatherapy to help improve focus and attention. Certain scents can have a calming or energizing effect on the brain, which can be especially helpful for individuals with ADHD who struggle with staying focused.
Okay, let's generate another response.
Sure, here's a unique ADHD management strategy that you may not have heard of before. The reverse countdown technique involves setting a timer for the total amount of time you have for a task, and then counting down the time backwards in your head. For example, if you have 30 minutes to complete a task, you would set a timer for 30 minutes and then count down from 30 to 0 in your head, focusing on the task at hand.
Brilliant. I mean, how could that not work? So let's give it a shot. Yeah. So we're going to set a timer for 30 minutes. We're going to focus on a task. And in our head, we're going to count down from 30 to 0. So I guess we're counting down each minute in our head. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Sure. Sounds great. Okay, so we're gonna try the strategy out. We need something to work on. So what we're going to do is we're gonna try the strategy out while I'm editing the video. It's gonna be posted to YouTube. It's gonna be a little meta. So we're gonna count down from 30 to 0. We're at 30 right now, and we're doing it in our head, right? So I guess that means we're not supposed to keep an eye on the clock. So I'm just gonna have to guesstimate the times. Countdown begins now.
I'll admit it. I think this strategy might have some flaws, but we'll uncover them. If there are any, we'll uncover them.
Okay.
I think we're still at 30. I think.
Before I pull up chat, I want to ask this thing.
One of the fundamental problems with this strategy is that people with ADHD have time blindness. So to try to, in my head, figure out when a minute has elapsed is going to be nearly impossible. It's possible that I'm misinterpreting what ChatGPT was saying, and I should be keeping an eye on a clock and doing the countdown that way. But I don't know. I'm interpreting it how I interpreted it. So
You do you, boo.
I'm going to say we're at 28 minutes, by the way.
Guy from the future, when we ask it questions like this. questions like we're several years off in the future and AI is... Okay, so we got about 3 minutes into that ADHD hack and I got distracted by something else. And that's not like, oh, I've got ADHD, I get distracted by everything. No, I actually got pulled into something. And that hack, to be honest, it doesn't seem like it's worth repeating. So I think 3 minutes was enough to say that the reverse countdown method, I believe that's what it was called, is not, it's not a winner. So we're going to go back into ChatGPT and see if we can get a better strategy. By the way, I love that it's called reverse countdown. It's a countdown. A reverse countdown would be counting up.
I think I waited too long and it timed out. So I'm going to copy this and we'll refresh. Okay, so VR technology. That might be tough for me because I don't have VR.
One potential ADHD management strategy that has not been widely explored is incorporating virtual reality (VR) technology into treatment. By using VR, individuals with ADHD could practice and improve their attention and executive function skills in a controlled and immersive environment.
How?
For example, a VR program could simulate real-world situations that are often challenging for people with ADHD, such as a crowded and noisy environment.
It's not bad.
The program could gradually increase the difficulty level, allowing individuals to practice and improve their ability to filter out distractions, maintain focus, and manage impulsivity.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea. I wish I had a way to test that out. Let's generate a new response. Okay, nature walks. I'm going to skip this one. Stop generating. Generate a new response. Scent-based interventions. We already did aromatherapy. VR. Uh-oh, are we in a loop? Scent associations. Pulse checking. Okay. I haven't heard of this one before.
One strategy for managing ADHD that may not be well known is called pulse checking. This involves setting regular reminders throughout the day, e.g., every hour, to pause and reflect on how you're feeling and what you're doing. During these pulse checks, you can ask yourself questions like, am I feeling focused and on task right now, or am I distracted and unfocused? What is my current mood, and is it affecting my productivity? Have I been taking breaks and giving my brain enough rest? These check-ins allow you to stay aware of your current state and adjust your approach to work accordingly. If you notice that you're feeling distracted, for example, you can take a short break, switch tasks, or try a different approach to regain your focus. This strategy is especially helpful for those with ADHD, as it promotes self-awareness and helps prevent hyperfocus or getting stuck on one task for too long. It also encourages regular breaks, which can improve overall productivity and mental well-being.
Yeah, this is a good one. I use a similar strategy. I set timers at 30-minute intervals, and when the timer goes off, I switch up the task that I'm working on, and that kind of keeps things fresh and keeps me moving along and prevents me from getting, stuck and going down a rabbit hole on a specific task, which tends to happen. What I don't do is check in with myself. So I like the element of self-awareness that this adds, and we'll see if I'm able to reflect on the fact that maybe I'm not focused and switch up what I'm doing to get back on the right track. That might be tough, but this one's worth a shot. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna try this out.
Okay, I am going to set a hour timer. 1 hour. Save. Start. And every hour I'm going to check in with myself. I'm going to go back to those questions. Am I feeling focused and on task right now, or am I distracted and unfocused? What is my current mood, and is it affecting my productivity? Have I been taking breaks and giving my brain enough rest? Every hour we're going to check in.
Okay, so it's been 1 hour, and I'm going to do my check-in. So first question, am I feeling focused and on task right now, or am I distracted and unfocused? I'm feeling focused, I'm feeling on track, and I'm not distracted or unfocused. So thumbs up. What is my current mood, and is it affecting my productivity? Hungry. I'm hungry because I haven't eaten anything today. So I'm a little hungry. I'm a little irritable because I'm hungry. Is it affecting my productivity? Not really, but I think it will if I don't eat soon. have I been taking breaks and giving my brain enough rest? Well, I've only been doing this an hour, but I have not been giving my brain enough food. So I'm going to go eat. Would I have gone and grabbed food if it wasn't for checking in with myself? Probably not. So yeah, so far so good. I'm going to go eat. Actually, before I do, I'm going to set another hour timer for myself. Okay, let's go eat. Okay, the timer just went off. So we're 2 hours in and we're on track. Oh, I'm going to look at my questions. Okay, am I feeling focused on task right now, or am I distracted and unfocused? I'm feeling focused and on track right now. What is my current mood? Is it affecting my productivity? My mood is fine. I'm feeling a little bit tired. Have I been taking breaks and giving my brain enough rest? Well, yeah, I just stepped away in that last time block to eat a little bit. And so I would say so. I've got people coming by in about 30 minutes, so it's going to interrupt my next hour, but I think I'll probably reconvene after that. Okay, so I've done 5 hours now worth of pulse checking, and I feel comfortable saying ADHD hack confirmed. So like I said before, I use a strategy similar to this, so I knew this was going to be effective, but I like the addition of the check-in. The name is weird. Pulse checking sounds a little morbid, but it's a good strategy. And that's going to conclude this episode of AI ADHD management, or whatever I decide to call this. But if you've made it this far in the video, I hope you give me a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to follow me for more ADHD content. I love you, and have a wonderful day.
As an AI language model, I don't have feelings, but I'm here to help you with any questions or tasks you may have. Is there anything I can assist you with today?
That'll be all. Thank you.